There, it's Teacher Ulrich here. How are you today? That's wonderful. I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Today you are joining me to start with a brand new lesson from Wordly Wise, Book 5. Today we start with Lesson 13. What you will need is your Wordly Wise Book 5, as well as the word list for Lesson 13. So today, in day 1, we will talk about the words and discuss their different meanings. Let's start from the top. Lesson 13, word list. Make sure you have this. Remember that most words have more than one meaning. The meanings given for the words in this word list are not all the meanings available or all the meanings of these words. These meanings of the words or these definitions are given to you to give you context to more activities we'll be doing. So you can use a dictionary to explore further and additional meanings of these words. With that said, let's begin with the first word. The first word is accommodate. Now here we can see how to pronounce it. Accommodate. Accommodate. To accommodate, well, accommodate has two verb meanings, so it's something you do. To accommodate is to have or to find room for. To have room for someone, you can accommodate them. Or to find room for them, you try to accommodate them. This bus, which accommodates 30 adults, will drive to the historic buildings in the center of the city. So the bus, which accommodates 30 adults, there is space for 30 people on the bus. This table, how many people does it accommodate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 chairs, so that means it can accommodate 5 people. You can put in an extra chair here. An extra chair to accommodate one more person. The second verb meaning, to accommodate, is to do a favor for. Tell me what you want, and I will try to accommodate you. So it's a synonym for do a favor. It means the same. Remember to say the word out loud. Let me hear. Accommodate. You got it. Next, it is aggressive. 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 Now, aggressive here has two adjective meanings. An adjective is a word that tells you more about a noun, so it describes a noun. First, we use aggressive to describe something or someone who is ready to attack or start a fight, acting in a hostile way. Many animals become aggressive when their young are threatened. So some birds will become aggressive if you get too close to their nests. See, this dog looks very aggressive. Aggressive can also describe something or someone who is bold and active. Serena Williams, the American tennis star, plays a talented and aggressive game. So Serena Williams is a very famous, notable tennis player. She plays very aggressively. So she plays very actively. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bold and active. Aggressive, right? Next, it is bask. Bask. To bask is to relax where it is pleasantly warm. So where it is very nice and warm, Not hot in an unpleasant way, pleasantly warm. At lunch break, several students basked in the sunshine flooding the front steps. See, she basks in the sun. It's very nice. To bask is also to enjoy a warm or pleasant feeling. So to be in a sunny spot where it's very nice and warm, you bask in the sun. But you can also bask in a nice warm feeling. The twins basked in the praise heaped on them by their parents. You are so smart, you are so pretty, you are so good, you are so talented. Ah, thank you, thank you. You bask in that warm feeling. The next word is carcass. Carcass. Carcass is the name of the dead body of an animal. We called the city to request that the raccoon carcass on our street be removed. See, a carcass, the body of a dead animal. That's a carcass. So you can see it is a hyena carcass, or an antelope carcass, or an elephant carcass. The next word is conceal. Conceal. To conceal is to keep something or someone from being seen or known. To hide. To hide is a synonym for conceal. Playing hide and seek with my younger cousins, I concealed myself behind the kitchen door. So you can conceal yourself, you hide yourself. Or you can hide something. See, this man carries a concealed weapon. See, it is concealed. He hides it under his shirt. It is a concealed weapon. The next word is flail. Flail. To flail is to strike out or swing wildly. To thrash about. Matt's arms flailed desperately after he jumped in the pool. See? His flaying. That's exhausting. Flail. Stop flailing about, you can say. Sit still. Stop flailing all over the place. The next word is gorge. Gorge. A gorge is the name of a narrow passage between steep cliffs. So here is the first cliff. Here is the second cliff. Now this is the gorge. It's that narrow passage between two very steep cliffs. We crossed the gorge on a swaying rope bridge. See, you can cross the gorge on a bridge. To gorge is to stuff with food, to eat greedily. So you can gorge food, right? The children gorged themselves on watermelon at the family picnic. So you gorge yourself with food. I gorged myself on pizza last night. Usually when I go to the movies, I gorge myself with popcorn. Gorge. What do you like to gorge yourself with? Candy, popcorn, potato chips, good food, all of the above actually. The next word is morsel. Morsel is the name of a small amount, especially of something good to eat. A tidbit. Tidbit is a synonym for morsel. For appetizers, we served stuffed mushrooms and other tasty morsels. So appetizer is something you eat before the big meal. So if you go to a fancy restaurant, especially a Western restaurant, you will see appetizers, right? So appetizers are usually morsels. So a morsel is a small amount of something good to eat. See, here is a morsel of fish, I think. Small amounts of something good to eat, morsel. The next word is protrude. 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 To protrude is to stick out. So something could be protruding. To project. To project. Project is a synonym for protrude. Remember this. Watch out for the stone ledge that protrudes from the wall. So the stone ledge protrudes from the wall. It sticks out. Just like these feet protrude from the sand. They stick out from the sand. The next word is ripple. Ripple. To ripple is to form small waves. See? There is a ripple in the water. The breeze rippled the surface of the lake. So a breeze, which is a light wind, can ripple the water. If you take your glass and you blow on the water, you will see ripples in the glass. Ripple is also the name of a movement like a small wave. Can you see the ripple? Yes. If you drop a small stone in water, it will cause a ripple. The next word is slither. Slither. To slither is to move with a sliding, side-to-side motion of the body. So what moves with a slither? A snake. A snake slithers, right? A snake slithered through the grass. So we mostly use this when we talk about how a snake moves. Slither. Slithering snake. The next word is sluggish. 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 Sluggish has two adjective meanings. First, we use the word sluggish to describe a movement which lacks energy, or someone lacking energy, not active. I'm very sluggish today. Not very active. I'm not very active. I'm very sluggish. The heat made me sluggish. When I eat too much, when I gorge myself on food, I become sluggish. How about you? Do you become sluggish? The second adjective meaning for sluggish, we use this word to describe slow movement or something that moves slowly. In the dry season, the river becomes little more than a sluggish stream. So the river becomes very slow moving stream. Slug is actually the name of a snail, right? A slug. This is a slug. So a slug moves very slowly, so that's why we call slow movements or something that lacks energy sluggish. You can feel very sluggish. The next word is snout. Now, snout is the name of the nose or jaws that stick out in front of certain animals' heads. So here is the animal's head. The part that sticks out is the snout. The snout of a crocodile is full of long, sharp teeth. See, its snout is full of long, sharp teeth. There we go. Now, a dog also has a snout, its nose part. A pig has a snout. The next word is taper. Taper. Taper has two verb meanings. So to taper is to make or become less wide or less thick at one end. See, a triangle tapers. My pen tapers to the tip. It becomes less wide. See, it tapers. The little dog's tail tapers to the point. See, it becomes less thick, less wide to the point. If that's his tail, this would mean it tapers. It becomes... The second verb meaning for taper is to lessen gradually. Gradually means slowly but surely, little by little. Usually used with off, so taper off. When a loud knock was heard at the door, the professor's voice tapered off until she fell silent. So my voice can taper off until it becomes silent. It becomes less and less, right? Here is another example. You can, if you drink medicine, you should taper it off. So on day 1 you take 3 tablets. On day 2 you take 2 tablets. On day 3 you take 1 tablet. On day 4 you take a half a tablet. So you make it less and less. You taper off. You have to taper off some medicine. You can't just stop cold turkey. Cold turkey means just stop all of a sudden. Taper is also the name of a thin candle. The only light in the room came from a flickering taper. A thin candle is a taper. The last word is visible. Visible. Now, visible has an adjective meaning. We use the word visible to describe something able to be seen. So if something can be seen, it is visible. Exposed to view, it's visible, not hidden. Today, there are no clouds in the sky. The sun is visible. On a clear day, Mount Shasta is visible from 50 miles away. So you can see it. Visibility is a different form of the word. Visibility is the name of the condition of being easily seen. An orange vest increases a cyclist's visibility on the road. So if something is easily seen, it's its visibility. If you drive with a dirty windscreen, you have little visibility or poor visibility, bad visibility. Visibility also is the name of the distance within which things can be seen. Visibility is poor this morning because of the fog. So it's the distance at which things can be seen. Look outside. How is the visibility? Can you see very far away? Or is there a dense fog or pollution, so the visibility is bad? Visibility. Great. Friends, that's it for day 1. Good job, and thanks for joining me to start with this brand new lesson. Remember to practice the words and their meanings. Use them in your own sentences. And remember to join me next in day 2. For day 2, you should bring activity 13A. We'll remember the words and their meanings, then we'll take on activity 13A. So bring it along. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.